Promotions is proud to present 3 rounds of mixed martial arts in the lightweight division. This bout is sponsored in part by Hybrid Boost and God-Free Fight Lifestyle. Once again, our referee in charge of this bout, John Romero. And now, introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner, he is wearing gray trunks trimmed in black. He is training out of Millennia MMA in Rancho Cucamonga by way of Corona. He weighs 155 pounds. His record, 3 wins, 3 losses, no draws, with 1 no contest. All 3 wins coming by way of stoppage. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing, the Onslaught, Ukoha! His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the blue corner. He is wearing black and gray trunks. He is training out of UFC Gym in Costa Mesa and subfighter by way of Huntington Beach. He weighs 156 pounds. His record undefeated, 4 wins, no losses, with 1 win coming by way of stoppage. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Trevor Santana. All right, fans, here we go. 3 rounds of mixed martial arts in the lightweight division.
Fighters touch gloves coming out in that orthodox stance. Ukoha right away looking to pressure.
You know, Trevor Santana, I can't help but reminisce. He looks like a very young Joe Stevenson in there, doesn't he, Kevin Widows?
He does. Yeah, similar build.
Similar fight style, too, with that hopping in and out, low center of gravity, and in on a takedown. What a surprise.
Yeah, he did not like that high kick attempt from Ukoha. Decided to take the fight to the ground right away.
Trevor Santana fighting out of UFC Gym, Costa Mesa.
He's got bad posture here. Like his head is really broken down on this takedown attempt. Ukoha should be able to sprawl or stand back up.
He's got that ankle pick controlling Ukoha's right leg.
Yeah, if Ukoha can stand up on that foot, he'll be able to get out of this. But 2-on-1 now from Santana. Nice job. Going to try to pull Ukoha's butt off the cage.
Trevor Santana grinding down Ukoha early on here. Using that fence like a cheese grater, Kevin Widows.
Ukoha might be looking for a guillotine here. No.
Santana's got his hands connected. Ukoha could be going for a ride here,
yeah,
Kevin.
I think he's going to get...
Oh, good job.
Santana opted to back out. Beautiful takedown defense from Ukoha. Now he's on the prowl.
Nice knee on the inside from Ukoha. But Santana in on a single leg here. Got his hands connected.
And I think Santana's finding that it's harder to take Ukoha down than he had planned for.
But, you know, Kevin, a lot of wrestlers find victory in the pursuit. You know what I mean? It's not necessarily,
Beautiful balance from Ukoha.
Ukoha doing a great job to quickly try to get back to his feet. But as I was saying, it's the wrestler's approach, is the grinding approach. It's winning the seconds, the minutes, and eventually the fight.
Yeah, he had his hands connected behind the legs of Ukoha, but opted to abandon it for this outside leg trip attempt. Ukoha being real heavy on the head.
Ukoha showing some real good defensive technique, but unfortunately that doesn't score with the judges, Kevin. Oh, some heavy hands from Santana land to the top of the head. Trevor Santana just controlling Ukoha here throughout the first round. Good head position for Trevor Santana.
Yeah, he's very close to getting his hands connected here. Unable to do so at the end of the round. And now it's Ukoha looking for that Kimura counter. Look for him to drop to his back.
And that's the round. Excellent first round action. Trevor Santana controlling the pace. And Kevin, I'm guessing he controlled the scorecard, at least on your scorecard.
Yeah, I have to imagine he probably eked out that first round. Is that Brady Fink? No. I think he eked out the first round there with the pressure, but I was impressed by Ukoha's takedown defense. There were a couple times when it looked like he was going to get put on his back and was able to stay up.
Ukoha training out of Millennia MMA. The world famous Batiste over there, coaching for years. You got Lorenz Larkin, as I mentioned earlier, Josh Aviles. Some of the top, Romy Amarin, some of the top young fighters and top coaches in the game over there at Millennia MMA. Ukoha, no doubt, picked up a lot of knowledge from the tutelage over there.
That is Brady Fink. I didn't realize he was affiliated with, what's that, a UFC gym, Costa Mesa.
Nice kick from the inside from Ukoha.
Yeah, I think Ukoha senses the urgency here with the striking. He doesn't want to end up in that grind against the cage again.
You know, but the one thing you want to be careful throwing those kicks is giving a wrestle a handler.
Oy.
A handle, you know. Nice spin kick there from Santana.
Showing some versatility in his strikes. He's got to get his back up off the cage and does.
Trevor Santana trying to get his striking going here in the second round, but Ukoha doing a good job of landing from range.
Ukoha looked like he wanted to throw that left high kick behind his jab. Keep an eye on that. Now he's in the southpaw stance now, though. There's that high kick, switching to orthodox.
Trevor Santana keeping that chin tucked tight. Looking to make an entrance here, using his hands to do so. But Ukoha quickly able to push him away.
Nice knee to the body from Ukoha. And here we are.
And it was Ukoha that instigated that clinch, Kevin. Out of the frying pan into the fryer, because Santana now got his hands connected.
Now he has it. He should be able to pull the legs out from underneath Ukoha and sit him down on his butt.
He's got that low center of gravity. Let's see him get his hips connected, maybe.
He's trying to pick him up instead of pulling the legs out. That's where he's failing on the attempt. Although now he's got that outside leg trip.
Trying to chop the tree down one shot at a time here, using that leg. Now some right hands for Santana before Ukoha quickly grabs hold of the wrist. You know, when Ukoha finds himself in these bad positions, he does a great job at defending, Kevin, but he's not doing any scoring of his own.
Yeah, I'm impressed with his defense because Santana does have good takedowns, but Ukoha's balance is really strong here, and he just refuses to go down.
It's almost a shame because very often in these amateur fights, defense is what is lacking, but you're seeing some high-level skill from Ukoha, but it's just not scoring for him.
Yeah, and Santana's takedown attempts are relentless here. He's not necessarily finishing them, but he is scoring. Oh, almost need him in the head.
Nice calf kick from Trevor Santana. Breathing out of an open mouth, perhaps a little tired here, Kevin. 10 seconds left to go in the round.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if Santana's a bit tired. I mean, he spent a lot of energy in these first two rounds looking for takedowns.
Nice exchange towards the end of the round. Ukoha lands a nice head kick, but it was a little after the bell there, Kevin. Trevor Santana looks absolutely exhausted, Kevin.
Yeah, I mean, spent a lot of time trying to take Ukoha down, and Ukoha is a strong dude with great balance. Santana's arms probably filled with blood after those attempts. Really gonna have to see what kind of cardio he's got in the top of round 3.
Two rounds in the books, Trevor Santana and Ukoha. Kevin, how do you have the fight scored so far?
I've got to give it 2 rounds to nothing for Santana, just simply due to the cage control. Neither fighter's really landed anything significant on the feet.
The stage is set here for third round action. SparStar MMA ready to go.
Ukoha really needs to pressure Santana in this round and land something significant. Hey, there's that high kick I was talking about before, that behind the jab.
Dueling high kicks. Ukoha with a nice right hand.
Santana still throwing hard. Can't seem to get on the inside of the reach of Ukoha, though. There's that left high kick again.
Ooh, Ukoha, big swing and a miss, just missing with that left hand. Some nice short strikes on the inside coming out of Santana. He dropped his mouthpiece. Santana spit the bit, Kevin.
Did he? I missed it. Oh, I see it now, yeah.
Nice touch of the gloves. We're back underway here after the brief stoppage for the mouthpiece. Trevor Santana trying to make an entrance behind those hands, but good job by Ukoha just to shuck him away, Kevin.
Yeah, if Ukoha has any gas left in the tank, now is the time to spend it. Ukoha not putting much pop on his strikes, though. There's a nice high kick. More of a slapping kick than with the shin, but still scores.
Ukoha trying to put his strikes together in volume here, but not a lot of salt on him, as you mentioned, Kevin.
Yeah, I don't think Santana respects the power of Ukoha. You know, he's just kind of marching towards him. He's in a great position to finish this takedown now.
He's got his hands connected again. But like you mentioned before, it looks like he's trying to use strength for the takedown instead of technique.
It looks like he's trying to lift Ukoha as opposed to just pulling the legs out from under him.
I mean, he could essentially sit down at this point, couldn't he, Kevin?
Well, I can't see it. It looks like he has him. Yeah. Oh, he's only got him around one leg and not both. Ref's seen enough of this do-si-do.
Referee Romero wants a little action. Says, come on, boys, let's throw those hands.
Brady Fink screaming bloody murder for his fighter to push forward.
Wow, very animated corner for Santana, telling him to dig deep here. Sensing their fighters gassed here, Kevin.
Yeah, I mean, Ukoha's still got nothing on these strikes, and Santana's just standing in front of him. I mean, there's literally nothing on those strikes coming from Ukoha.
Nice body kick from Santana, but they're only coming in moments, Kevin. No spurts, no combinations.
Santana exhausted as well. Neither fighter really has anything left.
Trevor Santana came out a ball of fire, but perhaps his gas tank ran low, Kevin Widows.
Both fighters completely exhausted by the end of that fight.
Tough fight to score. Santana controlled the early action with his takedowns, and
shout out to Christian the Beast Aguilera in the corner of Santana as well. Fight coming up soon for LFA, I believe.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to our scorecards. We have our decision. Judge at ringside, Jackie Denkin, scores the bout 27-30, while both judges cage side, Mark Reyes and Dr. Nelson Hamilton, score the bout 28-29 in favor of our winner by unanimous decision. He is still undefeated, Trevor Santana.